Good morning. This is African Bloomers. It's another morning that God has given us. We thank Him for everything and we don't take it for granted. Guys, I'm so sorry. Yesterday I didn't take enough videos because the place was kind of noisy. And again, my phone was almost going off. Actually, I took my phone to the nearest shop, that is our shopping center, to get it charged. That's why I'm starting my vlog by the roadside. I've just picked it from the shop. Our electricity is still not okay. In fact, I think I'm going to Kenya Power to ask them what the problem is, because it has taken too long. I'm waiting for a matatu and they are taking a bit long than I expected. I'm heading to our nearest town where I purchased. There's a huge truck passing where I purchased my door and windows. Unfortunately, the measurements that they gave me was wrong. I needed one window was supposed to be 4 by 5, then they give me 5 by 4, so I had to take it back to be adjusted and purchased an extra window. I don't know whether I'll be able to vlog because the first day whoever was at that particular shop denied me the authority to take videos. So today, if I get a different person and they allow, I will take some videos. If not, you will bear with me because I cannot go against somebody's wish, and that is somebody's business. Maybe they know better. They know the reason to why they don't want us to take videos. Maybe somebody did something that did not please them, or they are just afraid of the cameras. Somebody was greeting me. There's a matatu, so maybe I can take you along with me. Stay tuned.
African Bloomers, feel the flame. Building a future, making a name. Oh, lifestyle, passion, stories we share. Inspiration is everywhere. Oh, come along, join the journey, sing this song. Great adventures, one step at a time. African Bloomers, here we go, growing together.
It's on 30 in the afternoon. I decided to take some break, get something to eat. The hotels around, the local food are not pleasing. Not that they are not well cooked, but I'm always scared to eat anyhow. I have a very sensitive stomach, so I've just decided to come to a supermarket nearby, get some yogurt to drink. With yogurt, unless it has expired, it's okay with my stomach. The food are really appetizing by looking at them, but I know myself, the kind of stomach that I have, I cannot take chances. Very cold and nice. The windows are not yet done, but we are almost there. I think at around 2 to 30 will be done. Then I bring either a tuk-tuk or a motorbike to carry it to my place. Unfortunately, they'll go ahead of me because I'll use a public means. I can't border with the windows on top of it. I'm kind of scared, especially with our road the way it's busy. The factory is a bit noisy, so I cannot even film, and it's again dark. So maybe I'll just show you the final product once they are painted and maybe they are under the sun for it to dry. That way you can have a glimpse of what I'm talking about. And yeah, take it home, wait for the foolies tomorrow to come and fix them. Then I show you the final product and we call it a day. Meanwhile, let me enjoy my drink. I don't want to show you the brand that I'm drinking because it is not a paid advert. And maybe some of you will talk, oh, you are taking this instead of that. So I rather take what you don't know. I know we are a family, we have to correct each other, but in this case we'll pass. Stay tuned for more vlog as we continue. I wish that it rains. Yesterday it was like it was almost raining. It drizzled at night, but no, it didn't rain, it only drizzled. I'm sweating. I ought to have gotten used to the weather, but I don't know. I think in 2 weeks time that is when I would have adjusted. For now I'm sweating. Everybody is realizing that I'm not used to the weather here. Nevertheless, it's our home. I appreciate everything that goes around. And yeah, I've taken a break from the factory because the smell of the metal was kind of affecting me. I decided to come a bit far from the factory. Should we call it a factory, a fabricating store? Whichever the case. Yeah. Stay tuned for more vlogs. Good morning. It's another day that the Lord has given us free of charge. We are not paying for oxygen nor the gift of life. I don't know, I've lost count of our days in construction. The masons are not yet here. They were supposed to come and fix the windows. I assume that they feel the work is not much, that's why they're not here early enough, but they are on their way coming. Today will mark the end of our small construction. Construction is still there. The rest of the plan is not yet done. The living room, master bedroom, and the other 2 bedrooms are still not done. We'll just take a small break for us to maybe to gather the materials before we come back again, depending on the finances. We really can't tell when we'll be back with the construction, but the vlogs will definitely continue. I don't know whether you can see me clearly. I'm under a shade. It's 9:30 in the morning and the sun is already hot. I just want to take you through the compound, show you some of the things. There's an insect that is really disturbing me. Yes, I don't know when the Masons will be here. They've just told us that they are on their way coming. So we just have to be patient enough with them and see what time they'll be here. I just want to show you the windows that they are coming to fix. Then we'll continue slowly, pole, with our own pace. I don't want pressure like what I had when we were constructing the 2 rooms. It was kind of urgent, but it is what it is. I normally say that beginning something is the most difficult thing, but once you've begun, then it becomes a bit lighter because now you will be going with your pace. And again, as I told you, I learned from Marwa, Nasto, Diana Kemi, Chalokush, Lynette, KE, Tash _KE, Evelyn 741. I've been watching them a lot and they've really encouraged me and given me a reason to start small. That's why I decided to start with what we have currently. Then the best option is to collect materials first, like what we did with this. But we saw that it was taking too long before we begin the whole house. That's why we decided to go with the small portion. At least now the measurement of the house have been taken. We know what will go where and which pattern to take. Because again, planning on something blindly, just using the estimate that we were given by the fundis, the Masons, at times can mislead you, because the quotation that I was given for the 2 rooms, I was told that I'm supposed to use 50 bags of cement. And believe you me, I used, let me say, 20 bags. That has really encouraged me. And yes, I'll go with the estimate that I was given, but I'll be more cautious when purchasing especially cement. You don't purchase cement at once, because if it remains, believe you me, it will get spoiled. And again, we are just next to the road where we can purchase. It's actually less than 1 minute drive with maybe a motorbike or a car. It's just across the road where we purchase the cement. So in my next construction, which will begin very soon, I don't know how soon, that is what I'll do. I'll buy the rest of the things that cannot be spoiled, like the foundation stones, ballast, maram, all that I will purchase in advance. But cement, I'll be purchasing at most 20 bags at a given time. When the Masons tell me that the bags are over, I need to add some, I'll be purchasing not more than 20 bags. That way, I'll save on the spoiled bags. Should I call them dry bags? And again, I will not overbuy the cements. With the stones, if you overbuy, you can still use them for something else because they'll not get spoiled. But cement, I've learned that. So I just want to take you around the house because the doors are closed. I can't get into the house the way they were fixed. I'm waiting for the Masons to come and assure us that now we can open the doors then I'll show you what we have inside. The floor is not yet done completely. The screeding has not been done, but nevertheless that one can be done later, even if I'm there or not. Right, this is not the window. This will be the kitchen window. It's quite big. This is the back door. Unfortunately, I can't take the whole angle because I'm just next to the fence. That is the door. Let me show you. The foundation is a bit high, which is okay because like I said, the land is kind of slanting. That is the second window. These are the two windows that the masons are supposed to come and fix. So we are still waiting for them. Right there is a temporary wooden door. Yes. Eventually that place will be demolished. That's why I didn't want to purchase a nice door. We've just used what was already there, at least to make sure that nobody is coming in. There is somebody who will be sleeping in this house once we are away. That's why we needed to make sure that the person is extremely safe to use this house, because the other house that we are using currently will remain like our store, and there's so much, it is so much congested that somebody who is not the owner of the house will not be comfortable to sleep on that. So this is the current state of the house. Let me just try to move further for you to see it properly on an angle. Yes, that is the house. Now this is the other side. The roof is also temporary. Eventually, once we are done with the whole house, we'll remove that roof and now put our preferred iron sheet. What I love for this, it will stay like that for now. Though we've used a quality iron sheet, the gauge is not bad. It's just the same gauge that we used for the two houses. Eventually it can be used somewhere, maybe to make how do you call where the cows are sleeping, the cow shed. We can use this for the cow shed. These are the remaining materials. Those are the ballast. Though I felt that the ballast was not the best quality. Are we calling them ballast? No, they are marams. Maram. Then here are the ballast. The foundation stones are right behind the ballast. Then we have a heap of sand. Oya ore. Achie waneno kitero gikoro. Manober. I was greeting my neighbor. Yes. I've tried to come closer to where I was talking about the sand. This is what is remaining, so we'll keep on adding as we continue. I think I'll add some more tracks slowly, no rush. That is the compound. It rained yesterday, so everything is just the way it is. That's my firewood. I use firewood during the day, especially when preparing meals for the masons. That's my temporary gate. It's kind of rusted. think I need to paint it. Lots of flowers in the compound, less trees, because I have this tree. I love it. It grows very fast, by the way. This tree is less than 1 year, and you can see how much it's grown. This one has been there, at least still giving shade to my dog. That's why I still don't want to cut it down, though I don't like where it is. There's another one there. We are continuing. I wanted to show you my lemongrass. Good morning. Have lots of lemongrass there. I rarely use them, but today I think I'll prepare some tea using the lemongrass. I love lemongrass, but I'm rarely here, so it grows and dries up. But my neighbors use them. I've permitted them to use because we are mostly not here. I don't know which kind of flower is this. It's my husband that planted them, so I don't know. I think it's the one that people use for the bush, for the fence. Maybe not. Then there's this. I don't know whether it's a fruit or not. This. We've planted a lot of fruits in the compound. Those are the only trees that I want around. There's a mango tree right there. There's another one here. I don't know whether that is lemon or orange. There's I don't know whether it is avocado or I don't know which fruit is this, but it's a fruit. You can tell me in the comment section below. There's another fruit tree there. Actually, the fruits that we've planted in the compound are majorly fruits. We love fruits. We have lots of banana, but now it's just a portion that is remaining. Is that portion there going down? There's a guava tree too. Maybe if I can take you there. That's my gate. It's serving the purpose at the moment, but once we are done with the construction, we will make a proper gate. This is still my compound. I left this portion maybe for if you have an occasion, people can park here, some can park inside. If it's a big occasion, then people will park here, outside here, and my former home. It's just empty. We are still not cultivating it. This is now sweet potato, just a portion. Maybe for the person who will be staying here can enjoy, and also if I come, then I can get to enjoy the sweet potatoes too. But then the maize plantation, a big portion. We have cassava. Us here in the village, we plant two types of cassava. There's the one that you use for maize, for flour, and there's one that you cook. This one is the one that you cook, but you can also use it as maize flour when it's mature completely. That is still a portion of maize. Then here we have the guava tree. You can see it's a bit tall. I can't show you the whole of it. Then banana plantation, though we've really sold most of it. This is the ones that are remaining. The suckers are still very, very small, so we'll have to wait for some time before getting to enjoy bananas again. And they are really sweet, these bananas. Very, very, very huge, fat, and should we call them plump kind of? Yeah, I think I can't go further than that. It's kind of bushy, and I'm in sandals, and it's still in the morning. This is my neighbor's land. Actually, my land reaches here up to down next to the river. Think we'll go back and see whether the Masons are here. Then I show you what they'll be doing. Owangi yen buyen odong.
Aun mabor.
Aun kure.
Atiyo? Mani tich moro.
Kori weji katiyo ini ringo koni. Fundi. Pressure ne koro idho. Iluongo dadidi mia achiel. Sorry guys, we went to back to our mother tongue, trying to make jokes out of everything. We are still continuing making slots. Should I call them slots? Where the sharp edges of the window will be. These are the sharp edges I'm talking about. This. And they're saying that the bricks are very, very hard, harder than the stones they know. But we are glad that the bricks are of the good quality. We thank God. We burned them, we prepared them, left them for some time to dry for almost 2 years before burning them. And when it came to burning, we gave them enough fire. So they are very, very hard, just like stones. There we are, guys. Trying to make sure that where the window will be lying is extremely straight. And now I think they are removing the wall path that passed through the window. It's not supposed to be there, so they are removing it. To fundi apenji wall pass no is not necessary kumugole no. Kar window.
Setting do no go look ni kama.
Inapitia hapo. Oh. Okay. So hamutaongeza?
Tatibu tu itakuwa hapo chini.
Just trying to move away from the stones that are peeling. From this angle you cannot see, and if I stand here they are spilling on my face. Kind of dangerous. Still setting the window. Kendo manigologa. They are removing one layer. Okorom kose hango migole. Adier. Yeah.
Like sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Come out of no 5 feet.
Yeah.
5 feet.
Uh-huh.
Ore in meters, also 1.5, 150.
Yes.
In feet naongezeka kidogo. In meters napunguka kidogo.
So hata kwenda juu pia ndio maana mnatoa hizo bricks za chini.
Ndio ingiani sasa.
Okay.
Unaona hii ni 5 feet. Exact. Lakini tukiongelea kwa meters tunasema
oh, there's ka 1 inch, 1.5. Oh. By the way, 1 meter is always 39 feet inches, ndio?
Yeah, almost 3 point. 1 inch ni almost 2.5 centimeters. Okay.
Kidogo kitama. Bro. Chore ni mon. Chore jira kon.
Box box ni mabaya.
Mage gamuke to ne locks.
Gina vijande moko matindo tindo mabende kineno kawuotho tichayo to tich magigoyo. Imagine ochake achaka from scratch when I was standing there. Nakobuke rangi. Here guys.
Sasa
nikupe
hiyo tindo na
zuia kidogo.
Hizo dirisha za kuwekwa partition ndogo ndogo are better than hiyo ya kuweka shata yote glass moja, si ndio? I find hiyo ya moja to be delicate. Naona ya madhe hata ili crack, upepo ilikuja na ikafunga.
Hiyo unajua inavunja size ndogo.
You replace rather than hiyo kubwa. Una replace everything. I think I'll use the same design for the whole house. Material ya hiyo nini? Ya hiyo metal ni sawa?
Gauge pia iko sawa.
Gauge iko sawa. Si upewe kitu nini? Ukanyage? Stool. Iko hapo chini ya mti, kuna stool ingine. For those who are not understanding Swahili, we are just deliberating on how to go about it. I can see the fundi jumping as he is knocking the window to fix it properly. Now I'm telling him, why can't you use a stool or something to climb on instead of jumping like that, because I want the window to be fitted perfectly as it is. There he is with the stool.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the moon. So.
Okay.
I don't know if you are seeing everything clearly, or I should move on the shade. For this angle, it's not properly visible. There is no shade that I can stand on. You'll bear with me the clarity of the video. Meanwhile, we still don't have airing hanging lines, so we just decided to at least air our clothes on top of the stones, at least to breathe. They are not wet, but at least to breathe, because again, to remove the dust and everything, you need to remove everything outside. Then I'll remove the dust from the mattress and spread new bed sheets. Not really new, but clean. Here we are continuing. Looking for the nails. I guess the size of the window is not bad. I felt that it was a bit small, but now I'm contented. Let me move the other side for you to see what the fundi is doing. He's trying to get something to hold it more firm. Splitting a piece of timber. Keep on watching, guys. Whichever.
This is timber.
You are right. Thank you.
Tulienda na kamba yenyu moja. Nimefungia mzigo. Nimeirudisha.
Fundi wiki kwilgi cho squatting. Squatting is a problem.
Chunge. No dwanga. No dog con. No dog con. Uye. Donge.
Malo tena kwa hivyo.
Gimate moga? Poda chunge ga. Ama.
Mama changa kichunga kamani. Nga ngubri mekona. Kanga no yeye chunga. Neno kwa nyaona kabisa.
Donka. Kaya madogo tu. Mama doa sudah.
Checking the level.
Oh, dia doang nih.
Kanya nyake the stool.
Bloqueo como aquí. Será?
Fitting ni benga. Ni challenging. Kupata mtu. Fitting, usipopata mtu wa fitting, nyumba inatoka mbovu.
Mwenye anaiweka ikiwa crooked. Spoils everything. Ndio unaonanga after some time unasikia window inaanguka because haijashikilia vizuri. They are trying to straighten the the wall, but it's like they have to use a panga or something to make it very straight. Extremely dusty, and they have a bad allergy. Dust, it's not my thing. And I just have to persevere for you to get something to watch. Sorry. Should be having a mask in such a scenario. Anongiso ne nsadi saa 7. Ywak ne mokwongo en ga saa 6. Punda bende ywak ga saa. We are talking about a donkey. Does a donkey more or does what? The cry of a donkey is what?
Bricks moja bado mpaka chini.
Kutoa nini bricks moja?
Sumana tumetoa hiyo moja.
Oh, mmetoa yenye ilikuwa hapo. Oh. Okay. Kina afadhali ya kutoa than sasa ingekuwa sasa tena mnajenga.
Sasa umekata na panga juu kingoa yote inabidi tena tujenge hapo.
Kwa sasa height yake iko same na hii.
Level moja. Unaona ndio kutoka.
Ibende kuminti eno donge chunyi ne wacho gimoro. Oduor. Donge ibende kuminti eno chunyi ne wacho gimoro. Saboro to ne dako. Akoro tiseloso nying.
No, nying iloso ga. Ndio akoro aparo dhi kamano lakini ok en kaka aparo.
Lakini dongi bende ni wacho na to sama na gocho ne chande abed no okonyal biro to ne do wacho na do.
Donge mana wacho mana do ti mana.
Lakini ne do wacho na David no ditch ne do wacho na no ditch.
Nyo ngeo ni agency mawan go.
Kodi dwaro na? Ni chunye ni go mbaka. Ke wacha bunga to winjo mara.
We are just making fun out of everything. The fundis came a bit late, so we are making fun out of that. Just justifying their delay and us talking of what we thought. Kori ike kawuono? Oh. Toka Nairobi? Nyathi marom nadi?
Bas na classmate mara.
Ai. Ne. Mikete chemicals. Pole kwao. Nodhi Nairobi chon?
Sadaka, higni.
Kuro madha kongo all that while.
Jamaa. Mazale jamaa.
Kuro dhio yudo man gi chemical.
Mazale jamaa tumangita gideli.
We are talking of a guy who used to drink alcohol, went to Nairobi and took alcohol until he died. He's being buried today. That is what the fundis are telling us. So unfortunate. A young, vibrant guy. Our condolences to the family. They're taking levels from the outside. Unfortunately, now moving out is kind of hard. Let me see if I can view from the outside.